Alright, let's get into it. So, it was kind of a slow day starting off. I think I hit 10 garage sales. Obviously, you won't see all of them. And I'm just going to zip through this because, yeah, that's what we're going to do. No real rhyme or reason. First sale of the day. I'm not too knowledgeable on Legos, and I know Transformers is big, but I'm not too hip on Legos. I just know they sell. I don't know, obviously, specific ones. I'm sure, you know, branded type Legos with some type of series or something like that, whether it be movies or Disney or whatever the case be, obviously do better. This is still sealed, has the original sealing. I'm assuming that's all original. I asked, and this definitely looks like it hasn't even been opened. So this guy and this guy were bought for $5, and this is Optimus Prime. I'm assuming he would be one of the more valuable ones when I've seen it compared to the other Transformers. It's a decent box. I mean, you can have decently sized hands, and it's pretty big. This is probably deal of the day. I think this goes for about 30 to 40 in that range, and this is more like 40 to 50. So that was a huge score. Neither of these have been opened. This guy's as well sealed. You can see like he's never been taken out of those zip ties in there as well. So that was a good score there. First of the day. Definitely be looking out, obviously, for anything new in box, and especially Legos. I'm assuming certain Legos you can probably not do too well with. I don't know if this is a sought after piece compared to others, but they sell on the regular, so that's definitely a plus. Next sale, I do not remember which one it was. I'm not selling these. They run probably maybe about $10 to $20, I would guess, in that range, somewhere. 5 to 10, 20, 15, 20. And me and my wife, she just got back to town. She'll probably be in some future videos soon. And I know this is probably distracting. Where she was at, she was playing tennis a lot, and we think we might actually get into tennis. So these were $1 a piece. So we're gonna go check out some courts in the area, and I guess maybe get into tennis. So not selling those, but that was a nice little score instead of having to go to a brand new, you know, big box store and get a couple of rackets. But I mean, I'm sure you can get some beginner rackets for relatively cheap. But if those will work for us, I don't know size wise. I know this says 25 on it. I gotta look into kind of dimensions and sizing of rackets. This says some L2 4 and a quarter. You didn't see that, even though you did. We'll just continue on. Good times, good times. Yeah, I don't know too much about sizing. Saw small and large ones, so figured it worked. She's relatively small, so I think it's like a junior's. So anyways, enough about that in my personal life. We'll just go to the next sale. I think was this one. He had a PS2 for $25 with maybe like 4 to 5 games. You've seen it, and also there were some mics like for karaoke, and I'm trying to think of what else. There was a controller, of course. I'm trying to think of what else. I think that was it, and obviously all the power cords and component cables, AV cables. So they were trying to sell that as a lot as $25. I was brain farting trying to just come up with a number. It was kind of a cringy negotiation. And then he was also kind of like starting to look up eBay prices on these other headset this Bose headset, which was like a limited edition, blue colored only. So he was like, I'm not letting it go for 50, you know, anything under that. And as soon as he started looking that up, you know, I was gonna mention, hey, he said, hey, this one's going, you know, he brought up one on his phone. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna show, but he brought up on his phone saying, hey, here's one selling for 150. I was like, in my mind, I was like, anyone can put a price on, you know. I had my phone with me, which is Galaxy S7, and I could say, you know, I'll put this up for $400. Doesn't mean it's worth $400. So I don't know. It was tempting because after I did some research right there in front of him, we were basically just kind of looking this up on eBay, which is kind of a good telltale that I just run and bug, which I eventually did, and I feel like I did make the right choice. But it was tempting because the day was dragging. But that's kind of the story on that with this sale, and I ended up walking away for both those. But I did a little walking around, nabbed this new with tags. Ravens beanie does have like everything still on it, so probably would go for, this thing says $27.99, probably go for like 15 or so. Got it for $1, so good enough. And then he also has some controllers. He said, geez, I think he said this one, he's not sure if it works. I just know controllers, as we all know, sell pretty well and on the regular. And swiped all those for $2, and I would assume 5 to 10 each in that range. So that was that sale. And going to the last one. Guess I'm only showing 1, 2, 3, 4 sales out of like 11. I said 10, but I guess it was more so others that I didn't even take the camera out on. So pretty short-lived day. Definitely this made up for it. Jägermeister visor, and I think it's like a key chain in here as well. I wasn't too concerned about this. Yeah, kind of like a keychain. So this was $1. I looked these up. They go for around $10 to $15, and it's very clean in there. So should be all right with that. Those sell pretty well. Anything alcohol related, Jägermeister's a big brand, so that should be all right. This Samsonite kind of like camera electronics bag, I didn't know if it was, you know, I was checking kind of authenticity of it, whether it's real Samsonite. I don't think anyone would go through the trouble to make this fake. It looked legit. I was kind of checking, and then inside also it has the model number and everything, and I looked that up as well. So for $2, they go for about 15, I think it was 10 to 15 to 20 max around there. So also there was a TI-83 Plus. It does work. Low batteries, of course. I did, you know, kind of did some simple commands. 65 plus 3, whatever. Pressing numbers, making sure it works. Talking to myself. So I thought these were going for more. I don't know whether it's the TI 83s or 84s without the plus. I have to kind of do my research on what are the top sellers are that normally go for around like 50 or so. So but got this for 10, so I'm assuming maybe 20 at the lowest. So it's not a great flip there, but hey, it's something. So that was it. Very light day, which is fine because I'm still backed up on listing other previous items. I did go to the thrift store and got some really good finds there. I didn't film inside the store, but got some. Oh, I also got a jersey on this, which I'm currently washing. An Adidas Atlanta Hawks jersey, which with stitching and everything for $3, and maybe I'll show in the video or not. I'm not quite sure, but that should go around 20 to 25. So I did all right with everything. I think profit, like dollar payout to profit. But yeah, we'll end it there. Thanks for watching. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe, comment what you found today, I guess, or in the past week. Your best find. We'll keep it at that, simple. Thanks for watching, honestly, all of you guys, and I will continue to keep putting these out. And please like the video if you learned something. Alright, later.